So you've been making cuts to a lot of the agencies that have open investigations and regulatory battles with your companies. At the same time, you continue to get billions in government contracts. Tesla gets billions in subsidies. How do you explain that to the American people?
Well, everything that Doge does is an open book. So I think the most transparent the most transparent organization in government ever.
Tonight on NERC News, we're breaking down a fiery exchange between Fox News host Jessica Tarlov and Elon Musk that's making waves online. What started as a pointed question quickly turned into a masterclass in composure and clarity from Musk, who calmly addressed each challenge, point by point. Tarlov came ready to press hard, but Musk's steady responses undercut her argument and shifted the momentum entirely. By the end, it was clear she'd met a formidable opponent.
Liberal Tesla lover here. My sister has two in her family, so have not thrown any Molotov cocktails recently. But I wanted to talk to you about what Doge has been doing.
Every single Doge action is listed on the Doge.gov website. It's also listed on the X handle. So if anyone has a concern about any one of those actions, they can bring that up. They can raise that. And I do want to say, like, sometimes we make a mistake. Nobody bats 1,000. We will at times make a mistake, and make a mistake. We'll act very quickly to correct it. I am under such an extreme spotlight, so much scrutiny, that it's literally impossible for me to get away with anything nefarious. And obviously, nor do I wish to. So this is a case where we have radical transparency. We're actually willing to admit that we do make mistakes. Often people are not willing to admit they make mistakes, but we are. But we want to emphasize we fix them quickly, and we're trying to do the right thing for the American taxpayer, for the American people. And I think history will be the judge that what we've done here and what we're doing is a very good thing for the strength and future.
Take a step back and think about how strange this really is. The same outlets that constantly portray Elon Musk as secretive or sinister suddenly act shocked when he agrees to sit down live and unfiltered with one of his harshest critics. If he were truly the villain they claim, why would he willingly step into that spotlight? Yet, when Jessica Tarlov finally had her moment, her intensity seemed to fade. After months of sharp criticism, she opened instead with praise, mentioning how much she and her sister enjoy their Teslas. She set out to look bold, but came across as hesitant. And once the cameras stopped rolling, her old talking points quickly resurface, suggesting her confidence only returns when the person she's attacking isn't there to respond.
With voters to win back their trust. That's what you should be doing in the wake of an election. The Senate Democrats today are launching their Social Security war room, because that's one of the main issues for the American public, that they are trying to cut Social Security, close offices, make it harder for you to be able to make your claims and get your benefits. And that's all to the good. But, you know, this Elon Musk is a victim thing is so crazy to me. Like, the guy's the richest man in the world, so everything should be relatively comfortable. He gets to come on the #1 show on cable news, right, and chat with us.
It's more about his dealerships and the people who work for him. That's who I feel bad for.
Well, I hear a lot of the American public really doesn't like what Doge is doing. The new Quinnipiac poll, 60% disapprove of how Doge is dealing with workers. 54% think Doge is hurting the country.
That's a media narrative, though. No, I'm saying the media narrative has driven the polling. If you lie about it.
You don't think that people know if they've been fired? You don't think people know that he's making millions of dollars a day off government contracts and he wants to cut their Medicaid or their Social Security? These are
easy only fired 0.15% of the bureaucracy.
Is? Have you paid do you know how many people that actually is?
No, do the math for me. How many people
Give me a second.
Well, I'll give you an idea. It's not the 400,000 that Bill Clinton fired. I am so tired of saying that. Well, nobody burnt any cars. Nobody protested. Nobody resisted when Bill Clinton did the same thing.
He didn't do the same thing.
He worked did with the Congress. Same thing. Oh, he worked with Congress? Oh,
yes,
that's
doing an actual evaluation.
That's big of him. And in the meantime, they should work with Congress.
Separation of powers.
Congress has allowed this for the the past 15 years. That's the problem. Well, we pay for it. And you know what? I'm sick and tired of this Jayapal and the resistance, because the Democrats don't deal in reality. None of this thing is honest. None of it is credible. None of it is real.
The issue with Tarlov isn't just her delivery, it's the substance of her arguments. Much of what she presents sounds like a rehash of mainstream talking points rather than original analysis. She's positioned as Fox News's main Democratic voice, the counterweight on the panel. Yet in this exchange, her case simply couldn't hold. Tarlov opened by accusing Musk of playing the victim for speaking out against harassment and vandalism. Targeting Tesla owners and dealerships are charges that quickly unraveled under scrutiny. When that fell flat, she pivoted to an even weaker argument that Musk and former President Trump supposedly want to dismantle Social Security. That claim, long debunked, was swiftly dismissed by both Greg Gutfeld and Judge Pirro before the segment even wrapped.
Decide you want to close a Social Security office because there's no one going to it, it doesn't mean you're losing your Social Security check. Stop with it may be this and it may be that. The bottom line is we have spent so much money that goes to other people that it doesn't go to the people it's intended to, or should be going to the people it's intended to, and nobody seems to give a damn. And that's the problem. So Jayapal can go up there and say, you know, I'm going to teach resistance, and I'm going to do it in the, what she called the principles of Dr. King and the nonviolence. Hogwash, that's a lie, because all they do is violence. And Jayapal has not once said, don't burn a car, don't blow up a Tesla, don't blow up a dealership. They're all full of it, and it's all performative. And they talk about resistance, and she says, America hasn't had to deal with a dictator until now. Really? This is the first time? What about the first term? Did you forget that? And the media follows the narrative. The media is saying Elon Musk is terrible, which is why Doge is not held in such high esteem. That's why now you're seeing Elon Musk.
Here's the reality. The real threat to programs like Social Security isn't Trump or Musk. It's waste, overspending, and the government's unwillingness to crack down on fraud and inefficiency. Those are the same issues both men have criticized for years. President Trump has repeatedly gone on record pledging to protect Social Security, and his administration has consistently explained that position, often to reporters who ignore or misrepresent it. The talk of secret cuts is political theater, designed to scare voters rather than inform them. The truth is, proposed changes like staff reductions and office consolidations are aimed at modernizing a slow, outdated system, not stripping away benefits. Anyone who's seen how inefficient the bureaucracy can be knows how much room there is for improvement. Remember the VAS backlog so massive that a floor literally buckled under the weight of paper files. That's what reform is meant to fix. This isn't about taking away from Americans who earned their benefits. It's about making sure the system actually works for them. So what do you think? Will reform make Social Security stronger or weaker? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us keep the show going. This has been NERC News. Thanks for watching.